Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Tuesday, February 24th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Alabama Public Service Commissioner Jeremy Oden is answering questions on transparency and power rates in a new campaign Q&A. Plus, Cullman City Primary is one of only 4 schools in Alabama rolling out the BARR model, a new whole student approach built on relationships, real-time data, and early support. And a Cullman artist is getting one of Alabama's highest arts honors. We'll tell you who and how you can attend the celebration in May. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Alabama Public Service Commissioner Jeremy Oden, who is running for re-election to PSC Place 1, has released a campaign Q&A addressing questions about transparency, oversight, and electric rates. Oden says state ethics laws, open meetings restrictions, and ex parte rules can limit what commissioners can discuss publicly, especially when matters are confidential, in litigation, or could come before the commission. He also says the PSC holds a public recorded meeting every month where staff reports on complaints, orders, and regulated utilities, including Alabama Power's rate stabilization and equalization and energy cost recovery. Oden describes the Attorney General's office as the permanent ratepayer advocate in PSC proceedings and says citizen groups can seek to intervene through the AG or an administrative law judge. He also contrasts Alabama's ongoing oversight with formal rate cases, saying those legal proceedings can be costly and the expenses can be passed on to customers. Key dates for you to know: the primary is May 19th, a runoff if necessary is June 16th, and the general election is November 3rd. Cullman City Primary School is one of just 4 schools in Alabama implementing the BARR model, short for Building Assets, Reducing Risks, a school-wide approach designed to help educators better understand every student as both a learner and a person. School leaders say the CCPS BARR team recently completed a 2-day training on how to implement the program, and staff members launched their first project and began meetings this week. The BARR model uses a whole student focus, pairing intentional relationships with real-time data to spot concerns early, build on student strengths, and connect children with the resources they need to thrive, both academically and socially. As part of the model, teachers lead a weekly 30-minute lesson focused on essential life skills, and teacher teams meet regularly to review each student's progress and coordinate supports. Families are also emphasized as active partners through improved communication and collaboration. CCPS officials say BARR is a 3-year implementation process, and they're excited to see the impact on students and families. Every year, the Alabama State Council on the Arts honors Alabamians making a major impact through creativity, and a Cullman artist is on this year's list. The agency has announced 7 honorees for the 2026 celebration of Alabama Arts, and Gary Chapman, who lives and operates his studio in Cullman, has been named a recipient of the Alabama Arts Impact Award, the state's highest arts honor recognizing unique and meaningful contributions to the arts in Alabama. Chapman is Professor Emeritus of Painting and Drawing at the University of Alabama at Birmingham and has built a career that includes more than 90 solo exhibitions, along with numerous group and invitational shows across regional, national, and international venues. His work is held in museum collections across the Southeast and in corporate and private collections nationwide. He was also named a Creating a Living Legacy artist by the Joan Mitchell Foundation. The award ceremony is Thursday, May 14th at the Alabama Shakespeare Festival in Montgomery. Tickets are free, but reservations are required. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, Elite 8 action from the Regional Northwest Tournament. Sports is next. Welcome back. In the Class 2A Northwest Regional Finals, 6th-ranked Cold Springs fell to 3rd-ranked Red Bay 64-52. The game was tied 16-16 after 1, but Red Bay's big second quarter, 24-12, built a double-digit halftime lead. The Eagles battled back but couldn't close the gap. Aiden Black led Cold Springs with 16 and Braden Hallman added 14. In the Class 1A championship, Addison's season ended with an 82-54 loss to 4th-ranked Hubbertville in a rematch of last year's sub-regional. The Lions' defense and 7 first-half threes fueled a 40-18 halftime lead, and Hubbertville stretched it to 30 in the second half. Elijah Roberts led Addison with 17, followed by Scout Flynn with 15. Cold Springs is headed to Birmingham. In her first season as head coach, Paige Adams led the number 10 Lady Eagles past Belgreen 45-42 in the regional championship. Ella Dickerson poured in 28 points and sealed it at the line late, earning tournament MVP honors. Cold Springs will face Lynette on Monday, March 2nd at 3 p.m. at BJCC in Birmingham. Meek's postseason run is over, but it was a season to remember for the young Lady Tigers. The number 7 Lady Tigers fell to number 3 Marion County, 68-51 in the Northwest Regionals. Senior Jolie Kate Cox scored 31 and added 14 rebounds to earn tournament MVP honors. Zara Harden led Meek with an 18-point, 12-rebound double-double, and Addie Kate Henderson finished with 9 points and 6 boards. Both Harden and Henderson were named to the all-tournament team. And West Point's 28-game win streak ended in the Class 5A Girls Championship, falling to number 2 Guntersville 57-42 at Tom Drake Coliseum. The Wildcats led by 9 at halftime and held off the Lady Warriors in the second half. Kennedy Bowie scored 26 to earn tournament MVP. Jalen Faulkner led West Point with 15. Lakeland Shaddix added 14, and Cameron Faulkner finished with 11. And that wraps up sports for today. Coming up next, want to grow healthier plants the natural way? The North Alabama Agriplex has an organic growing workshop coming up. And Stride for Sophia is Saturday, March 7th at Arab City Park, an untimed 5K honoring Sophia Aldridge and supporting youth and mental health. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Cullman Parks Recreation and Sports Tourism is rolling out several big dates for families this spring and summer, including a musical, community choir sign-ups, and Camp Cullman registration. First up, Cullman Community Theater presents Ronald Dahl's Matilda the Musical, March 5th through 7th at the Cullman High School Auditorium. Shows are 7 p.m. Friday and Saturday with 2 Sunday performances at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Tickets are limited and available online at cullmancotheater.ludus.com, with tickets also sold at the door. Kids 3 and under get in free. Meanwhile, the Cullman Community Choir is welcoming singers of all voice parts for its Alabama Strawberry Festival performance. Sign up at the choir's online form. And registration is now open for Camp Cullman 2026, the city's summer day camp for ages 6 to 13, based at the Omniplex. Details and registration are at cullmanrecreation.org. North Alabama Agriplex is hosting an organic growing workshop on Friday, March 20th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Agriplex on Tally Ho Street in Cullman. Organizers say the workshop will focus on building a healthy garden ecosystem using natural, sustainable methods, including improving soil health, organic fertilization, and natural weed and pest control for better, more nutrient-dense harvests. Topics include organic basics, soil management, irrigation and liquid fertilizers, organic variety trial results, and organic pest management. Cost is $30 per person and includes hands-on learning, lunch, and freebies. Youth ages 12 to 15 may attend with a paid registered adult. Register online at agriplex.org. The Stride for Sophia 5K is set for Saturday, March 7th at 9 a.m. at Arab City Park, inviting the community to honor 15-year-old Sophia Aldridge while raising awareness for youth mental health. The race won't be officially timed, so runners and walkers can go at their own pace. Medals will be awarded to the top 4 female finishers, top 4 male finishers, and the top 4 runners age 10 and under. Participants are encouraged to wear pink, Sophia's favorite color. Registration is $30 with proceeds benefiting Wellstone, Inc., a North Alabama mental health organization serving youth and families. Sophia's family created the event as a tribute and a way to help other families find support and resources. Registration is open through March 5th at runsignup.com. For details, search Stride for Sophia on Facebook. Sacred Heart of Jesus Catholic Church's Knights of Columbus will host its annual Lenten Fish Fry on Friday, February 27th in the church's Family Life Center. Dinner is $12 per plate and includes your choice of fried or baked fish, plus coleslaw, fries, and hush puppies. Meals will be served from 5 to 7 p.m. and it's dine-in or carry-out. For those who would like to participate, Stations of the Cross will follow at 7 p.m. in the church. Organizers say proceeds from the evening will support church projects through the Knights of Columbus. Sacred Heart of Jesus Catholic Church is located at 205 3rd Street Southeast in Cullman, with the Family Life Center behind the church. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who lost their lives this week. Mary Elizabeth Crane Woods, 73 of Cullman, passed away Saturday, February 21st. Visitation will be Thursday, February 26th from noon to 2 p.m. at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel, with funeral service following at 2 p.m. Our thoughts and prayers go out to her friends and family. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Today stays mostly sunny with a high near 51. It's a chilly start with wind chills in the 20s early, then a light south-southwest breeze this afternoon with a few gusts up to 15. Tonight turns mostly cloudy with a low around 37. Southwest winds stay light, but gusts could reach 20. Tomorrow looks mostly cloudy and much warmer with a high near 63 and a southwest breeze around 5 to 10. Tomorrow night, clouds stick around and will bring in a 40% chance of showers with a low near 52. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful day, Cullman.